Welcome to the Gamers with Jobs 2011 Team Fortress 2 tournament. Today's match features B.A.B.I.E.S versus the Suicide Kings, and the map is CP Gorge. And setup has begun for round 1. B.A.B.I.E.S are going to be attacking, so they are in blue, and the Suicide Kings will be defending in red. On the blue team, we've got what looks like just one heavy with 3 medics. A couple of pyros, a couple of soldiers, a demo, and Tear will be tearing it up as a spy, hopefully, for blue. On red, lots of pyros, lots of NGs. Don't know if they're going to stick with 3 NGs. A couple of heavies and a couple of medics, so pretty heavy short-range classes here that red is going to attempt to use on defense.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Alright. Doesn't look like red's NGs are setting up on the first point. Don't really see them on the second point either, so they might be setting up in the back. Blue looks like they're gonna start over here on the right side, so let's see what happens right out of the gate. And immediately, Mex comes out with the KK from OJ Slinger. Takes out Titanus, who had an Uber of some sort. So nice play by Mex. Looks like he escapes as well into the spawn. Good start for blue. They also have a regular Uber coming out on the left-hand side. Doesn't look contested at all from red. Sniper goes down, being Nuian. And here comes blue. They're pushing really well. They're killing everybody. It doesn't look like red has really killed anyone other than Pants. He did manage to stab somebody. Doesn't look like red was set up here. Going to the point itself now. Blue just storming in here. I don't see red anywhere. Finally popping out now, but one heavy against a heavy medic and a demo isn't going to do much. Red did have a gun up here on the ledge. That's probably where they were setting it before. It doesn't really do anything because there's no support from the rest of red's team. Blue looks like they're just going to take the point right here. I don't see anybody. Here comes a pyro from behind. Randomly, he does get taken out. He's trying to delay it. Cannon pushes heavy off the point. Nicely done. Tear does get the backstab on Dimmer Switch. Takes out the heavy, which was kind of the meat part of that defense. And it looks like red's pushback here is kind of evaporated, and blue all respawning. Now all gathering right on the point. Mex getting all of his crits as he always does. Meanwhile, we actually have a fight going on here near the second point. T-Boon gets taken out. But a nice little push. Trying to stop. And here comes the bulk of blue's forces. 7 or 8 of them just pushing together. Sentry is going up right there. Pants is going to try and take it out. Doesn't look like he's successful. Red Sentry gets taken out by Mex on the second floor. And I don't think red has anything else set up in terms of sentries, I should say. And blue coming up here on the second floor. The key to capping the second point is controlling the second floor area that leads into the room with the second point, which we'll take a look at now. As you can see, this upper ledge the soldiers are fighting. That's the place you want to take control of if you're attacking, so that you can have two points of attack. Terra gets a backstab on Fleabag Matt. And red now pushing, but trying to hold on to the point here. I don't see any sentries set up. I see a lot of sentry debris, but no sentries, so it looks like this blue's doing a really good job of keeping those sentries from being set up. Blue now moving in, or at least grouping up here in the lobby area. Tear on the prowl. Ooh, Fuzzy Bunny takes out Titanus. Looked like he had an Uber. It's always bad. Oh, and there comes Mex with the KK. 3 guys down. I don't see much else on red here. Got a couple pyros and a demo. They get taken out. Nobody else here for red. The rest of blue doing a nice job just distracting the defenders. And it looks like this is going to be a very quick cap for the babies. And they take it. I believe it was capped in about 3 minutes, 12 seconds from what I remember. So Red is going to have to do a pretty quick job of capping these points if they're going to pull out the victory. Round 2 has now begun, or the setup has now begun. This time we have Suicide Kings attacking on blue and Babies defending on red. The Kings are looking to go lots of demos and heavies and soldiers, which is what they want to do. It looks like they're going all power classes with a couple pyros. Pants is going to stay a spy. Over on Babies, we got 6 NGs. I'm sure that's not how many they're going to actually have. So can't really comment on their setup yet, but probably going to see good amount of heavies, good amount of demos, and medics.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Looks like Red is going to set up, Cube's going to set up some stuff in the upper building there. Let's see what Suicide Kings have coming right out of the gate, if they've planned any kind of strategy.
10 seconds. 5.
Atomic setting up some stickies. I don't see most of Red's defense here, though. I'm not sure what they're doing. Here they come. They're finally filtering in. They're going 3 NGs. A couple of medics. Alright, blue now pushing a lot from the right side here. Don't see any Ubers quite yet. There was an Uber from Red trying to push him back. An attack on the left side. Red doing a great job keeping that push away. And it looks like, I'm not sure who that was, but firing down crit rockets. I didn't see him actually take anything out, though. Red doing a nice job here, keeping up on the crates. Oh, but in the back we have, looks like a bit of a ninja cap. Looks like Ranelin doing what he was doing in CP well, getting to the point ahead of his team and trying to cap it. Looks like blue is trying to ninja cap the point here, doing a nice job. Red is responding from their forces positioned in front of them. Looks like blue does get knocked off the point, but a nice job trying to cap it. Look how many red defenders here responded to that. That's going to let the rest of the team up here towards the front do a better job pushing. But red does have got a couple sentry, or 1 sentry here. Another entry set up on the far side. Sentry gun does get taken out. Red's medic does go down. Looks like that was T-Boon. Blue kind of pushing in here. Terra gets a nice stab here. Looks like he's going to get another one. Not quite, but Fixeni's sentry took him out anyway, so it's all good in the end run. Alright, I don't see blue pushing here. Blue looks pretty constrained to their the first area here. They really need to get a nice push to take this point off. Or to capture this point, I should say. Mech's dancing around. He gets an Uber. Let's see if he can do any damage with that. Doesn't look like it. Don't really see anybody else here. Scout gets taken out trying to cap the point. Red doing a really nice job here. They're holding off Blue's attack on the point. Blue doesn't look terribly... Their attack doesn't look very concerted here, kind of coming in pairs and then threes. They really need to push as a group. Looks like Ranelin trying to cause some havoc again. Still can't. He's not going to be able to do much by himself. Let's see if Blue can push in. Here we go. We finally got a... But they get taken out by mechs. So every time they try and push in, Red just pushes them right back out. Doing a really nice job keeping a good perimeter defense on this point. And Blue just doesn't look like they can get much organized here. And it doesn't look like it's going to matter much, as Blue just simply couldn't attack, and they're going to not even cap the first point. B.A.B.I.E.S doing a great job keeping the Suicide Kings off the first point, and in conjunction with their very quick cap of round 2, they take this match pretty convincingly.